Hello everybody, welcome back to Jak 2. Today we'll be going over to Torn and completing any missions that he has for us. And also as we're going around the city, if you see any of these red guys flying around in the hover vehicles, they're just the police, you can say. They're police, they do what police do. And so that's pretty much it. I can get away with some things of hitting people, but there's a few things where the police would just hate me if I accidentally bump into one of their ships or accidentally bump into them. Then they're like, hey, we're gonna catch you now. Okay, time to start this mission.
In the sector.
We're looking for a guy named Torn. Core sent us. Are you Torn?
Maybe this guy's a new, like you used to be.
New faces make me nervous. Word is you're out to join the fight for the city. You know, picking the wrong side could be unhealthy.
We want to see the Shadow.
Not likely. If you want to join something, why don't you and your pet go join the circus? Unless you've got the fur for a really tough task. Steal the Baron's banner from the top of the ruined tower and bring it back to me. Then, maybe we'll talk.
Torn is not so tough once you get to know him. Okie dokie. Sadly, they took away my
Please
vehicle.
advise. Suspect's description.
Meet you guys there. Time to go in.
Patrolling Sector 9.
The glitch is still here.
Leaving city at your own risk.
Okay, now we're outside of the city. Anything that comes out of the city walls is just pretty much overrun by monsters and creatures. This part of the city used to be within the city walls, but then they've built up new ones, and all these creatures overrun this area. Also, that's where we need to get to. Don't like these guys sometimes. Oh yeah, the purple stuff you see me picking up is bits of dark eco. They're the stuff that I'm actually able to pick up. And the more that I pick up, the more energy that's given to me into the bar on the bottom left there. And once that's full, I can use my Dark Jack. And I can beat people up. Time to get through this. Jesus, that was loud as the stairs. Okay, hopefully that's not too loud. I don't think these things are affected by sound. This is gonna be fun editing all that noise out. Okay, now with all that noise out of the way, time to collect our reward.
guess you guys are in.
There we go. Now, it doesn't tell you straight away, but we need to go back to the city again. But it does tell you after a while of just running around aimlessly for this place. Also, I will be cutting the transition to each of the going from the area and to the area.
I think we need to go back to the city, Jack.
There it is. But if there's any interesting I find on the way, I'll leave it in. So
Re-entering city.
So you most likely won't see me going back to the base from starting now. And here we are. Time to go to the underground.
Woo! Being a big hero sure makes you thirsty.
The Baron turned off all water to the slums. He's willing to sacrifice innocent lives just to destroy the underground. I shouldn't be surprised. I've seen his evil before while serving in the Crimson Guard. That's why I quit.
You were a Crimson Guard? Oh, that explains your charming sense of humor.
My friend in the Guard tells me the valve to turn the water back on is located outside the city, at the pumping station.
Outside the city? What about the security walls?
What about the metalheads? There ain't no petting zoo out there. Peeps be getting deep-sixed.
Find the large drain pipe in the north wall. It'll take you outside the city to the pumping station. Get to the main valve and open it. If you survive, the slums will be indebted to you. If not, maybe we'll have a touching moment of silence in your honor.
I'd like to give him a touching moment.
I wonder what that could be. Okay. Now, I probably won't cut all of this transition because we're also going to be going to a new area. So I'll see you at the new area.
Be advised.
Okay. Now we're heading towards one of the new areas that you guys haven't seen yet.
This is a no-hover zone.
So I won't be cutting this bit out.
Nothing so far.
Oh yeah, just in case if any of you were wondering, those question marks that are just being projected there are just places where
I've
you
got
can
suspicious activity in the sector.
get more precursor orbs. They're not important, so I won't be doing them. Because precursor orbs are only giving us either cheats or just tiny upgrades like getting rid of my goatee or making my head big or small. You get the drift there. Back outside the city and turning
Leaving
back
city
on
at your own risk.
the water to the slums.
Jack, those are metalheads!
Creatures that have those weird things in the midst of their heads. We're no longer fighting lurkers, we are now fighting metalheads. What a big change of scenery, don't you see? And also, the broken down city's just to our right over there. As you can now see. Getting it? Okie dokie. There's some places where I know there's precursor orbs, but I won't be going to go my way and grab them. Also, once we get back to the entrance, I'll show you guys something on why I can't just swim out all the way over there. Thus, game, the lurker shark stops us from going out of bounds. this game something different. Let's... oh. Oh yeah, grabbing these Metalhead Skull Gems is what they are called, is important for me. Oh god damn it. These Skull Gems, that's the top option there that I have 6 of right now. I can only find them by defeating these Metalheads, and they're used to upgrade my Dark Jack at any point I want, like at any point. The exact number of the Skull Gems that I need is still a mystery for me, but all I know is I need to collect as much as I can. Now I cannot go this direction because I cannot go across those beams properly. I can if I walk carefully enough, but I think a hoverboard. But that comes in later in the story. In time to go to the valve. And now you see at the bottom left, my Dark Jack is now ready. Also 2 of my Umph just disappeared. Time to start this.
Ah, the valve. Allow me. Don't say it. Don't even chuckle. Next time, you turn the valve.
Don't even chuckle. I find that funny. Okay, now to show you guys what would happen if I were to try to go to the back to the other area. Okay, should be right.
This is a restricted area. Defenses activated. I am authorized to use force.
That thing will just blow my face off if I let it have the chance to.
Welcome back.
Okie dokie. Ooh, there we have a new symbol on our map. We shall go and check it out. See you guys there.
Areas off limits.
Look who it is.
Greetings, great warrior. I sense there is a dark rage burning within you, and in time, it will destroy you with its madness. Only the last power of the precursors can save you. Destroy my enemies, those creatures you call the Metalheads. Bring me 25 of their skull gems, and I will teach you how to control these powers.
There we go. Use that to summon Dark Jack. And we only have 10, so we can't do anything with him now. Also, as a side note, if I were to activate Dark Jack while out here, all the police pretty much gets on me and tries to rip my face off. And also, this is also where we're gonna have to
Patrolling Sector 9.
end our crusade for now. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. In the next video, we'll see what Torn wants and continue on with the story. Bye bye.